Okay, guys, today we're going to combine like terms. We're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials, things that look alike, las cosas que se parecen. So this is just notes up here, so you know the difference between a variable term, coefficients, and constant terms. Variable terms are terms with variables, so things with x's. Okay, these are my variable terms. So when I write them here, I'm going to say it's 7x minus 5x, and why is it writing like that? Hold on. Minus 5x and plus 4x. The sign in front of it goes with that number. That minus doesn't go with the 3, the minus goes with the 5. So you always circle or box the sign that's in front. Ese signo va con ese número. Okay? Constant terms are the terms without a variable. Okay? So like 3, 8, minus 1. Okay, so those would be, and write them down, it's positive 3, positive 8, and minus 1. Okay, if when we add these, in a little bit we're going to start adding them, you do not put the letters in decimals, you're only going to put the coefficients. And coefficients are the numbers next to those variables. So for instance, 7 is a coefficient because it's next to x. So we would put 7 in the calculator. The minus 5 is in front of the x, so we would put minus 5 in the calculator, and then plus 4 is next to the x. That's the other coefficient. We would put plus 4 in the calculator. And when you put all of that in there, it will give you the answer that goes with the x term. Okay, so we're going to practice some right now. We're going to combine like terms. So I like to use different colors. So if you have different colors, that's perfect. I want you to, with one color, circle all of the variable terms. So anything that has the x, make sure that you also circle the symbol in front of it, because that's going to tell you whether you're adding or subtracting. Okay? So those are my 3 variable terms. So in the calculator, you're going to put 7 minus 5 plus 4. You can also do this in your head. Those of you who could do this in your head, what's 7 minus 5? 2. And what's 2 plus 4? 6. So the variable term should give me a 6, but let's check it out. 7 minus 5 plus 4. Oops, wrong one. 7 minus 5 plus 4. Gives you 6. If you put the whole thing in there, it's going to be 6x. So right here I'm going to put 6x with the same color, because this goes with this, and the answer is 6x for the variable term. With a different color. And I can box them. I can do something else. Positive 3 plus 8. What's 3 plus 8? 11. Minus 1 gives you 10. But if I put all of that in the calculator anyways, 3 plus 8 minus 1, 3 plus 8 minus 1 gives you 10. Todo junto. Okay? And it's a positive 10, right? My answer was a positive 10. You always have to have a symbol in between both things. If my answer was a negative 10, then it would be minus 10, and so forth. But we're going to practice some more. I'm going to do a few, and you're going to do a few. Okay, I'm going to let you practice in a little bit. So let's do some easy ones. Do these two look the same? Yes, they both have an x, right? So what's 3x plus 6x? What's 3 plus 6? 9. So my answer, easy, 9x. Okay? Se suman. Number 2. 9a minus 10a. Do those two look alike? Yes, because they both have an a. Okay? So what's 9 minus 10? Negative 1, let's check. 9 minus 10 gives you a negative 1. They both have a, so it's negative 1a. Okay? Very easy. I'm just going to do 2 more on here. And then you're going to do the other ones. So let's do, I want to do number 6. Which ones look alike on number 6? The 5h and the plus 7h. Okay? Because that tells you what to do. I don't want you to think that you're subtracting. You are adding. So what's 5 plus 7? 5 plus 7. 12h. 5 plus 12. 5 plus 7 is 12. With another color, these two numbers do not have letters. So they're going to go together. And I'm going to put that in the calculator. Negative 6 minus 8. Negative 6 minus 8 gives me negative 14. So right here I would put negative 14. And that is your final answer. Okay? We're just combining things that look the same. That's why it's called combining like terms. And the last one that I'm going to do with you is number 7. Okay? I have x's. Look at my x here. I have a minus x here, which is a minus 1. Don't forget that's a minus 1. And then I have a plus 3x. So let's do it in your head first. What's 5 minus 1? 4. What's 4 plus 3? 7. Okay? But you can also put it in the calculator all together. 5 minus 1 plus 3. 5 minus 1 plus 3 is 7. But I want you to know that you can do it in your head as well. So it's 7x. Okay? Then I have, with another color, I have my 7y plus 2y. What's 7 plus 2? 9. Positive or negative? Positive. So I'm going to put positive 9y. 7 más 2 es 9. Okay? You guys are going to do the rest of these. But let's go to the next page real quick. Because in this side, we have to distribute first. And some of you learned this in intermediate school. When you distribute, like this, you are multiplying. Okay, you will be multiplying. Now this 8 only goes to the things inside the parentheses. Solo las cosas que están adentro del paréntesis, not to this one. Okay? So what is 8 times 2? 8 por 2? 16x. Okay, because this one has an x, so this one's going to have an x. What's 8 times negative 3? Let's put it in the calculator. 8 times negative 3. 8 times, we're going to use this button, negative 3. It's negative 24. So right here, I'm going to put negative 24. Now I'm going to change my color because I'm not distributing anymore. I'm just going to bring this down. This one just comes down. Se baja. 6 minus 6x. Okay, so I finished distributing. My parentheses went away. Now you're going to combine like terms. Okay, the things that look alike. 16x minus 6x. What's 16 minus 6? 10x, right? Because this one has an x, this one has an x, so the answer has an x. And then this one, minus 24, there's nothing else, no hay nada más, to combine. So this one just comes down, minus 24. And this is your final answer. Okay? I'm going to distribute for you. You are going to combine. So number 20, I'm going to distribute 9 here and here. And I'm going to distribute negative 2 here and here. 9 times 2, 18K. I multiplied 9 times 2, and then the K just comes with it. What's 9 times negative 4? Nine times negative 4. Negative 36. Okay, so this one's done. Then the next one, negative 2 times 7K. Negative 2 times 7 is negative 14. K. And then negative 2 times negative 12. Negative 2 times negative 12 is a positive 24. So now I'm going to put plus 24. The sign changed. Okay? And then you are going to combine like terms, the ones that look alike. Okay? So you can pause the video at any time if I'm going too fast. Number 21. The 10 is going to stay there. You don't do anything with the 10 because the 10 is not attached to the parentheses. What is attached to the parentheses is a minus. That's a negative 1. So I'm going to distribute negative 1 here and here. Okay, so what's negative 1 times y? That's just negative 1y. What's negative 1 times negative 6? Let me see. Negative 1 times negative 6 is a positive 6. So right here I'm going to put positive 6. What did I say we're doing with the 10? Bring it down. What do you think we're going to do with the minus y? Bring it down. Okay, that's a minus 1y. So when I combine like terms, the ones that look alike are the minus 1y minus 1y. So in the calculator, all you have to put is negative 1, oops, wrong one, negative 1 minus 1. Oh, I'm in the wrong one again. Negative 1 minus 1 is a negative 2. Negative 2y. Okay? And then what's 10 plus 6? Positive 16. Okay? This one, you're going to multiply those two. And this one, that's a negative 1, you're going to distribute here. The 6 is just going to come down. So I'm going to let you distribute and combine, see if you can do that. And then at the bottom, we're just adding everything up. Perimeter means you add up all the sides. So everything needs to be added. Now for number 19, this is the same as this. So 3y minus 5 goes here. And then this side is the same as this side. So that's y plus 2. So we're just going to add up everything. So right here I have 1, 2, 3 x's that I can add. What's 2 plus 3? 5 plus 1? 6x. And then this one just stays by itself, plus 1. Okay, so you're just adding everything up. This is a negative 1a plus 5a. That's 4a. These two go together. and this one goes by itself.